Right, hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. Today you join me and Siltanelia here in Veles Manor, where I'm in the middle of moving all of our stuff from the Winged Gwar to the now empty Veles Manor, where the Mr. Something Veles lived. The mage who tried to kill us when his brother tried to kill us. We killed his brother. We came here and he understandably wasn't very happy with us. And I'm just going through his book collection, adding it to mine, and I just came across the Cantatas of Vivec. All my life I've read that as the Cantanas of Vivec, thinking it was about the different parts of Vivec, like a map or something. But no, it's like a book of Gospels. And I don't have it anyway, so I'm just adding that to my list. I think I need to take one of those. Proof History of the Empire, got all of that. Progress of Truth, do I have a copy of that at home? Where the hell is that? Progress of Truth. A book questioning the doctrine of the Tribunal and even its godhood. No, I don't have a copy. Let's have a look at this. Excerpt concerning the points of temple doctrine challenged by the dissident priests. 1. The divinity of the Tribunal. Temple doctrine claims their apotheosis was miraculously achieved through questing, virtue, knowledge, testing, and battling with evil. Temple doctrine claims their divine powers and immortality are ultimately conferred as a communal judgment by the Dwemer ancestors, including, among others, the good Daedra, the prophet Veloth, and Saint Nerevar. There's that name again cropping up, Nerevar. Dissident priests ask whether Dagoth's powers and the tribunal powers might ultimately derive from the same source, Red Mountain. Sources in the apocrypha suggest that the tribunal relied on profanely enchanted tools to achieve godhead, and that those unholy devices were the ones originally created by the ungodly dwemer sorcerer Kagranak to create the false construct Numidium. Oh, okay. Wow, this is the first time I think Siltanelia has ever come into any contact with any information that questions or even talks about, in a matter-of-fact way, about the origins of the living gods of Morrowind. So this is a good find. Number 2, the purity of the Tribunal. The dissident priests say that the temple has always maintained a public face, represented by the hieroglypha, the priestly writings, and a hidden face, represented by the apocrypha, the hidden writings. Okay, so there's 2 different writings. The public account portrays the actions of the tribunal in a heroic light, while the hidden writings reveal secrets, untruths, inconsistencies, conflicting accounts, and varying interpretations which hint at darker and less heroic motives and actions of the tribunes. In particular, conflicting accounts of the battle at Red Mountain raise questions about the tribunal's conduct and about the source of their subsequent apotheosis. Also, there is good evidence that the tribunal have been concealing the true nature of the threat posed by Dagoth at Red Mountain, misleading the people about the tribunal's ability to protect Morrowind from Dagoth, and concealing a recent dramatic diminishing of the tribunal's magical powers. This kind of mirrors what that priest was saying to us the other day about a change in Almalexia. she was talking about maybe a lessening of her powers, or she maybe speculating that keeping Ghost Fence running was using a lot of her power. She vanished for a while, now she's back and she's volatile and different. So it does seem like something has changed regarding the living gods recently. Okay, number 3, temple accounts of the Battle of Red Mountain. Ashlander tradition does not place the tribunal at Red Mountain, and holds that the Dwemer destroyed themselves rather than that Nerevar destroyed them. Ashlander tradition further holds that Nerevar left Dagoth guarding the profane secrets of Red Mountain, while Nerevar went to confer with the Grand Council, i.e. the Tribunal. That Nerevar died at the conference, not of his wounds according to the Ashlanders, but from treachery, and that subsequently the Tribunal confronted a defiant Dagoth within Red Mountain, then drove Dagoth beneath Red Mountain, where he would not yield to their will. Okay, so the Ashlanders claim that Nerevar wasn't killed in a battle, but was killed by the Tribunal, or someone betrayed him. Okay. Point 4. Veneration of the Daedra, Saints and Ancestors. While challenging the divinity of the Tribunal, the dissidents do not challenge the sainthood or heroism of the Tribunal. In fact, the dissident priests advocate restoring many of the elements of fundamentalist ancestor worship as practiced by the Ashlanders and by Saint Veloth. Exactly how this would work is debated inconclusively within the dissident priests. Okay, that's talking about fundamentalist Dunmer worship practices. All goes way over Siltanelia's head. Don't know, whatever. 5. Denial of the prophecies of the Incarnate and persecution of the Nerevarines. Though no consensus exists among the dissidents about whether the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine, all agree that the persecution of the Nerevarines is unjust and politically motivated. The dissident priests do not reject mysticism, revelation, or prophecy as part of the religious experience. The dissidents have not resolved the issue of true or false insights. They have studied the mysticism of the Ashlander ancestor cults, in particular the rites of the Ashlander seers and wise women, and the prophecies of the Incarnate. Many among the dissident priests have come to believe that the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine and have made a systematic study of prophecies recorded in temple archives. We have heard of the Nerevarine prophecies a bit. We might have more information on that back at home. That might be worth checking out. Okay, number 6. Authority of the Archcanon and the Ordinators. The dissident priests reject the authority of the Archcanon and the Ordinators. The temple hierarchy has been corrupted by self-interest and politics. Yeah, you're not kidding. And no longer acts in the best interests of the temple or its worshippers. The dissident priests believe the Archcanon and the Ordinators speak for themselves, not for the Tribunal. Well, they actually speak a little bit for House Hlaalu at the moment, because we made a deal regarding that, didn't we, a while back? So, you're not wrong on point 6. 7. The Inquisition and the use of terror and torture by the Ordinators. Within the temple hierarchy, it is an open secret that the Ordinators rely on abduction, terror, torture, and secret imprisonment to discourage heresy and dissent. The dissident priests feel the Ordinators are either out of control or tools used to maintain a corrupt priesthood in power. Okay, that's scary to hear, but maybe not surprising. Point 8. Fundamentals in Temple Doctrine. Charity for the poor, education for the ignorant, protection for the weak. Though the dissident priests acknowledge that most rank-and-file priests honour the best traditions of the temple, they believe that many priests in higher ranks are interested more in love of authority and luxury than in the welfare of the poor, weak, and ignorant. Okay, very interesting read, and leads on quite nicely to our current dilemma. So last time I played, we were approached by Baron Zaya, who asked us to cozy up to the temple, speak with what's his name, the head of the temple here, something Fleur, I think. Oh god, I can't remember. And yeah, we weren't really sure how that was going to work, but reading this here probably makes Silternalia feel a little bit better. Because if it is corrupt and the higher ranks are interested in authority and luxury, then maybe we can kind of just buy our way in to favour. Maybe that will be our tactic. In fact, I've got a little bit of a plan at brewing in the back of my mind on how we're going to grow our relations with the temple. But I'll get to that in a minute. First of all, just want to make sure I've got all the books here. Cherim's Heart of Anaquina. I don't think I have that.
What was that?
Oh yeah, I do have that. I've got a copy of that at home. I've got a copy of that as well, I remember. That's my pack rat you can hear squeaking in the background. Right, okay, I think that's all the books I need. Get that out of the way. Let me have a quick drink. Today I have a can of mango and citrus sour cloudwater soda. I don't know what it is, but it is delicious. Right, okay. Belial is making himself at home in his new little bedroom. And I've got all my paperwork here that I might need. I've moved all of my stuff into the bedroom, which is where it's going to live for a while. Because I've come up with a 3-step plan to infiltrate the temple, get into their good graces before we approach. My journal doesn't say what his name is, does it? No, it doesn't. What is... I can't remember who in the temple Baron Zaya told us to speak to. Who's the leader guy? I know his name is something. I've got it. Fedris Hlaalu, that's the name I was trying to remember. He's the guy that Baron Zaya asked us to speak with. Now, I can't remember what I've already said now. It's been about 5 minutes. Me looking up that name is really bugging me. So, before we speak with him, and just approach him out of the blue, we're going to try and get in the good graces with the Tribunal Temple. And, try and get a few links between House Hlaalu and the temple. So maybe he'll trust us a bit more. And so, what did I mention the plan? My 3-step plan is step 1, complete. That is establish Belial in the role of the mysterious wizard living in Velas Manor. So we've done that. He's going to stay here while we're away, and just pose as the wizard, and he doesn't have to leave or anything, just keep the lights on, make a few noises every so often so no one comes in here, and he'll look after the manor. Step 2, we are going to head back to Vvardenfell and visit the Tribunal Temple, see if we can join the temple. which I'm not sure if they'll want us in, but that's what I'm counting on. Maybe make a donation to the temple and do a few jobs for them. Rise up a few ranks, see if we can get a little bit of authority in the temple. Step 3 is kind of irrelevant to everything else. Step 3 is find a glass mine on Vvardenfell and steal a load of glass so I can make some glass armor. And step 4, this is more steps than I had planned. Step 4 will be to return to Mournhold with the trust of the Tribunal Temple, speak with House Hlaalu, and see if we can get in his good books and maybe do some work for him and kind of see what he has to say and see if we can accomplish anything that... Well, we'll probably come back and speak with Berenzia before doing that and just try and work out what exactly she wants us to do regarding him. So that's my plan. So Belial's here, he'll look after the manor, and we are going to head back to Vvardenfell, back to our manor. I think we'll drop off some books and prepare to visit the temple. I think Siltanelli is dreading this. Which way is it again? This way? It's really not something she wants to be doing. But it's become apparent at this point that the politics and religion in Morrowind are so intertwined. You simply can only get so far if you ignore the religion. And so she's going to have to make some friends in the temple. Which way do I go to get out of here? This way? Transport to Vvardenfell, please. Okay, it's a bit weird being back here. This is the wrong tool. Now, of course, there's a few precautions that we want to take if we're dealing with the temple. First of all, we're not going to be taking any of it seriously, and if we get the opportunity to where we don't need to work with them anymore, we will do our best to get expelled. We'll just use them for what we need at the moment. And secondly, I'd like to find a way to protect ourselves from the temple's blessings, because Siltanelli doesn't trust the Tribunal's magic. And if we're going to be interacting with the shrines and stuff, I think we'd better find a way to block their effects. So I'm thinking maybe short-term absorb magic scrolls that I can use to block the effects of the shrines, because we've never used them before and we don't intend to start using them now. Now, what's the best way to get back home? Mage's Guild. Oh, there we go. Go up here. And of course, while dealing with the temple, we can maybe take the opportunity to learn a bit more about the Tribunal, this Nerevar character, the dissident priests, all this stuff, which there seems to be something going on with the living gods, and while we have to work for the temple, it's a good opportunity to learn a bit more on the subject. So we're doing this for political reasons and for research, I suppose. Is that the foreign quarter? Yeah, I think so. God, I forgot how big Vivec was. I think Mournhold's big, but it takes ages to get around Vivec, doesn't it? Nice to be back, though. Weirdly, this has started to feel a little bit like home for Silternalia. Anyway. Oh, this guy. I forgot about him. Oh, he's still holding that grudge then. Where's the Mage's Guild? It's just... God. And I meant to be controlling the Ordinators. We're meant to have paid them off, but that guy... I need to have a word with his superiors, I think. Anyway, we won't worry about him right now. Let's go to Balmora.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Thanks. What are you selling these days? What's that? Last wish. Love those.
Thank you.
Thanks. That's a thought. Oh, the weather on Vvardenfell. Seems to never rain in Mournhold. Weirdly. I might need a new staff, but oh, they're all enchanted. I'll have an old one somewhere. Right, back home then. I haven't made this trek for a little while. Bogdub, how the devil are you? Still doing that, I see. Maybe I can help you with that. Follow me. And wait here. Oh, no. That just sets you right off again. Well, glad to see the manor's still standing. Oh, hello. Must have chased me the whole way. I saw him right by Balmora. Right, it's good to be home.
Searching for
What?
special tools.
Jesus Christ.
My prices are the best.
Oh, well, welcome. What are you doing standing right next? Right. Does that even work on you? No. I was going to put him outside, but I guess he'll have to stay there. Could you just not stand right next to the front door? Jesus Christ, right. Right, what's the plan now? Drop my books off. I'll add them to this pile that I'll sort out eventually. House of Troubles. Annotated Annuad. The Cantatas of Vivec. The Common Tongue, why did I bring that with me? Should have left that at home. I can stay here. I'll find another copy. Okay. Ah, look at this place. It's been ages. Oh, let's mark our spot again. Where's my Amulet of Mark? By there. Okay. Right. Next up, we need to dress accordingly. I feel like we can't go marching into the temple hoping to make friends if we're dressed up like a rich Hlaalu noble. With, rattling with jewellery. Doesn't send the right message, so we want to find something a bit more humble to wear. And yeah, I'm gonna have a look at what I've got here. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm about done. So here's our new outfit for the time being. I figured to make a good impression with the temple, we don't want to look too. We don't want to have too much jewellery on. So I've gotten rid of all my rings, all my amulets for now. Got this one common amulet, which is the Amulet of Humbling Touch, which is quite useful. So we're going to keep that for now, and this Ring of Shock Ball, which is common enough. It's just a single ring. Keep it simple. We've got the Belt of the Armour of God, which is very valuable, but it is a gift from the temple, so I figured that we could have a pass on. I've got this Robe of Healing with a really crap healing enchantment on it, but it's the best I could fit on there, so that we'll have to make do with that. And my Staff of Frost from, God, probably like Volume 1 I made this. I was thinking about using the wooden one, but we're wealthy. People know we're wealthy, but I think the silver staff strikes a good balance of wealth and simplicity. So I'm going to go with that, I think. And I've swapped out my boots for some common boots. I could only fit a jump spell on it without the slow fall. So I'll just have to be a bit more careful with that than I am normally. And then I've got my potions and scrolls, they're all okay. So a much more simple loadout than what we're used to. And I've been kind of looking forward to doing something like this. I got rid of all of my Daedric artifacts, anything like... Oh. I should probably not be carrying Azura's Star around with me, but that's small enough that I could conceal it. That's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I've been looking forward to doing something like this, finding an excuse to do a kind of character reset. Now we're going to go to the Balmora Temple, and I'm not going to do the whole temple quest line, but we're going to do a few jobs to get into their good graces. Hopefully they'll accept me. I haven't really thought about that until just now. Yeah, it should be fine, I'm sure. Oh, it's the night time. Okay, we'll go in the morning.
Searching for a special tool. My prices are the best.
Oh, leave me alone. That's not where my bed is. Right, we'll rest until morning. And make a move. Let's test out these new boots. Not too bad. In fact, that didn't do any damage to me. That might. Yeah. Okay, this robe. It only heals 3 points. But it has a lot of charge, so get used to this sound. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to test before we do anything else. I wish I had some worse soul gems on me, but never mind. Oh, I don't have absorb magic as an effect, do I not? No, I guess not. Okay, let's see if I can remedy that. Hello, Ranis. Been a while, I know. I'm looking for absorb magic. This might take a while to find someone. Ah, there we go. I found someone. Spell drinker, so let's purchase that. Right, step 2. Does what's-her-face have a worse soul that I can purchase? Just for this test.
Hail, friend. My finest magics are at your disposal.
No, she doesn't. I'll have those, though. I feel like I might need them. Make an enchanted. Oh, I can't enchant absorb magic. That's annoying. Can I do resist magic? Okay. Let's go up as high as I can. Why not? That should do. 4 seconds. Right, my plan is my plan is, if I am required to use any tribunal shrine or anything like that, we can pretend to use it, but use this scroll right before we use it to resist any of the magical effects it casts on us, so we don't actually have to have any of the weird temple magic affecting us. But we can still appear to do so. Hopefully that should work. I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully that's my plan. So this is my prototype, but I can make these pretty easily.
No one can beat my prices.
Alright, let's see if we can pull this off. Let's go and introduce ourselves to the Dwemer Temple. Oh. Siltanalia's not looking forward to this. We could try our scroll by here, but I think we should do it in front of a priest. Make a show of it. Alright, who do we speak to join? Hello, Dralval. I haven't seen you in Balmor before, have I? You have a question? I've been here before, just haven't been in here before. Join the temple. Speak with Feldralo Sadri. Okay. Who was that? Is that you? No. Let's go up here. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're just here visiting the temple, just coming over here to have a good pray. Vivec's mystery, sure. And that did nothing to us. Ha! There we go. Oh, what a good blessing that was. Feldralo. Really feel Vivec's mystery now. Yeah, oh, we're always praying at the temple. We just haven't been in this one before for some bizarre reason. Welcome, my child. Do you seek to join the temple? Well, I'm glad that you asked. I'm actually here to make a donation to the temple. Just because I think you're doing such a good job. Here's 1,000 gold. Success. I hear you, Siltanalia. That got me 3 disposition. Oh my god, these temple people. Join the temple. Well, I've considered it. Okay, it looks like this is all kind of paid off. You have a promising look. Perhaps we could use you. Do you wish to join? Or shall you hear our doctrine first? Oh, no, we know the doctrine off by heart already. Yeah. No need to tell us anything. We'll join. You are now a layman in the temple. Welcome, Sister Siltanalia. I am one of several masters you can go to. Several masters you can go to get your duties. That sentence doesn't make sense. I'm one of several masters you can go to get your duties, and if you perform well, advancement in the temple is not out of the question. Well, I'm glad to hear it. How about some you seem to, we're doing well. Why don't you just advance us straight away? Your talents are noteworthy, but some question the depth of our devotion. We are so devoted. Perform more duties for the temple, and you will soon be rewarded. Okay. What kind of duties do I have to do? Before I give you any other duties, you should prove your faith. By making the pilgrimages of the 7 graces. Take this book, The Pilgrims Path. It describes where the pilgrimage sites are. After you've completed these pilgrimages, speak with me again. I should warn you that while most of these are easy, the pilgrimages of Ghost Gate and the Ruddy Man are more difficult. You may wish to do those last. Just a pilgrimage, how hard can it be? Okay, kind of like a temple initiation. This isn't so bad, it's better than, going to feed the poor or heal the injured, anything like that. No, this is fine. It doesn't look like we're going to have any temple people looking over our shoulder. So let's have a look at the Pilgrims Path. Oh, bloody hell. So, we have the Fields of Chemua. So that's west of Sarun. To stop the moon, the Shrine of Daring, I presume that is Vivec, yeah. Okay. The Palace, Shrine of Generosity. The Shrine of Generosity is on the top steps of Vivec's palace. Okay, another one in Vivec. The Puzzle Canal, the Shrine of Courtesy. Found in the heart of the Puzzle Canal, a labyrinth beneath Lord Vivec's palace. Ah, okay. That's 3 in Vivec. The Mask of Vivec, Shrine of Justice. That's is that the Ash Mask in Nesis? I'm not going to read. Well, we might skim through some of the stories, but Silternalia isn't interested. We just want to know where we have to go and what we have to do. Shrine of Justice is guarded within Nesis Temple. Oh, I need to get certain things to take to these shrines, don't I? Okay. Coal Cave. Near Nesis again. When you address the shrine, it is customary to leave a portion of dreg wax as a token of Vivec's victorious struggle with the Ruddy Man. Didn't they say to leave the Ruddy Man one till last? And the Ghost Fence one. The Shrine of Pride. That's in Ghost Fence. Okay. So it seems to make sense to start at the bottom and work our way up. We'll go. We'll do the 3 in Vivec. We'll do the Fields of Chemua then. Then we'll head to Nesis where we've got 2, and we'll finish up in Ghostgate. That sounds like it makes sense. Okay, it's 9:30 in the morning. I think Silternalia is hoping to wrap this up in a neat 24 hours. No patience for this kind of thing. So let's head to Vivec then, which is this way. Yeah. I so rarely travel from the temple. I was disorientated running back into Balmora then.